If you have ever wanted to make professional looking videos without picking up a camera, hiring actors, or spending hours and hours on editing, AI avatars tools might already be on your radar. Now, two of the biggest names right now in the space are HeyGen and Synthesia. Now, both of them let you turn plain text into a talking head video in the matter of minutes. But while they do share the same goal, they are designed with slightly different people in mind. So in this video, we're going to be comparing HeyGen and Synthesia head to head. I will show you how each one works, test their features, look at their pricing, and wrap up with a clean summary so you can decide which one fits your workflow best. And of course, if you want to use these both for yourself along the video, do make sure to check the link down in the description below because I have provided links for both of them where you can get started right away. So without further ado, let's jump right in.
Now let's start with a quick overview of each platform before we go hands-on. Now Synthesia is one of the oldest and most recognized AI video generators out there. It's used by a lot of companies for corporate training, international communication, and explainer videos. It focuses more on professionalism, reliability, and smooth looking avatars, and it's obviously great to work with. HeyGen, on the other hand, is newer, but it's growing pretty fast. It targets creators, marketers, and educators who want more flexibility. Now, things like custom avatars, voice cloning, scene layouts, and a bit more creative control. So, both of these have their own perks and cons. Okay, so we're going to obviously talk about them deeper in the video. Now, before we do dive into the proper demos, quick reminder, I have left a free trial link for both HeyGen and Synthesia in the description below. You can follow along and test both tools for yourself while watching this video. It will help you see which one actually feels much easier for your style. So once we have gone through that, let's test them side by side. Now on HeyGen, this is your basic dashboard. Now in this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new project by clicking on create a video. All right. So once we go over to create a video, it's going to bring us to this section. Now you can either start from scratch, translate a video, use a template, upload a PPT, PDF, PDF to video, whatever you want. It's obviously dependent on you. Now I'm going to go ahead and start from scratch and I'm going to create a portrait video for myself. All right. Now, once we go over to that, we're simply going to wait for it to load us in to the proper section, okay? And this is where a proper workspace starts. Now, over here, you can go ahead and pick up any template that you want to work with and choose any avatar whatsoever. So as we can see, we have this avatar over here already. I'm going to delete that and I'm going to show you how to do it from scratch. Now, the best part about HeyGen is its vast library of avatars. All right, look at how many avatars you can actually get when you're working with this. So we have Annie, we have Eleonora, Matt, and a whole lot more. So let's say I want to go with Evan. All right, so we click on Evan, and now what they do is they give us these two versions. Okay, so you can use any of these two versions if you want. So this one's more serious. This one looks more happier. So you can go with whichever one you want. So let's say I'm going to go with this one. And here we have it. Now, of course, you can just try to fit it into your ratios because obviously my video is going to be a portrait video. So here I'm going to add him just like this over here. So now that he's centralized, what you can also do is basically add your general elements and medias along the video because obviously there's white spaces. You can add in your fonts according to yourself, however you want it. All these editorial sequences are right here for you to use. I'm going to get into these shortly. The best part that we need to know is now that we have an avatar, we need to create a script. So what you can do is you can actually type your script over here. So let's say I'm going to go ahead and write in the script for this. So, hi guys, today I will be telling you about this amazing new app. This app will blow your minds. And then let's start a new line with go ahead and check the link in the bio to get it for free. Okay, so I'm going to keep it like that. And you can also change voices. Of course, you can change avatars from here, but if you click on this section, it's going to bring you to the voice library where you can basically click on this option. And as you can see, you have tons and tons of voices in the HeyGen library that you can actually choose from. You can change your library according to yourself, however you want it to be. It could be a male voice, female voice, then there's different dialects, different accents, different styles, different voice tones. You can go ahead and choose that. But I'm going to keep it on Evan right now. And once this is done, all you're simply going to be doing is add in the texts that you want, add in the elements you want. And of course, once all of that is done, you can also change your background. So let's say I'm going to keep it a gold. Okay, so that's my background right here. Now, all I'm simply going to do from here is I'm going to hit generate. And once we hit generate, we're going to give it the resolutions that we want. I'm going to keep it default and I'm going to hit submit. Now, once I hit submit, as you can see, it goes ahead and starts generating my video. So, all you need to do now is wait until the video is done. And once it's done, it's going to appear in your project section right here. So as you can see, it's 23% already done. So we're simply going to wait for it to fully finish. And just like this, in HeyGen, if you want to talk more around their features, not only does it allow you to create proper avatar videos, but you can also explore different things. Like, first of all, you have the avatars library where you can check different avatars to work with. Now, the fun part is that you can also create your own avatar. So as you can see, I have this avatar over here that I've created for myself. But if you go into public avatars, right here is where you're going to find all the other avatars that HeyGen provides you. So as you scroll further down, you're going to see more and more things to work with. And of course, you're going to see how incredibly they work. Moving over, you also have the voices section. Now, this is the voice library where you can find different voices of different dialects, different languages, different accents, and different styles like old deep voice, formal narrative voice, middle-aged voice, young voice, etc. And you can also change all of that through here by adding filters for yourself. So male voice, female voice, use cases, voice age, etc. So that is how incredible this incredible software actually is. Now, while our project is creating itself, what we're going to do is we're going to move over to Synthesia. Now let's talk a little about this. Now, Synthesia's dashboard looks something like this in front of your screens. Now, the interface is super clean and easy to understand. Now, to start off with Synthesia, all you're going to need to do is you're going to come over to the workspace. And you're going to click on New Video. Now, once you click on New Video, it's going to give you templates to choose from. All right. So you can either use any of these templates or you can simply start from blank. So I'm going to do the same that I did with HeyGen. I'm going to go ahead and start totally from scratch. And once we do that, what we're going to do is we're simply going to wait for it to load up. And once it loads it up into the workspace, the work is pretty simple and easy from here. Now, it's going to give us these default sub-templates. Now, all we're going to do is I'm going to delete all these elements, okay, because I want a video totally from scratch. There we are. Now, first of all, avatars. To get your avatar, what you're simply going to do is you're going to come up here and you're going to click on the avatar section. Okay, and you can go ahead and choose any of these avatars that they provide you from here on out. Now, you can use an avatar without a background, or you can use an avatar with a background. That obviously depends on you. And obviously, these avatars with backgrounds, their body language changes based on your script. So that's pretty incredible as well. For now, I'm going to go with an avatar without a background. So let's go with this guy right here. And once we click on that, as you can see, he gets added. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move him to the side right here. And as he is talking, what you're going to do is you're going to give him a script right here. So wait, let me drag this up. This is where you're going to add your script. So here the script is: start your video by greeting your audience and introducing your topic. And let's say the Hi everyone. I'm here to tell you about an amazing app. Please check link in description to get your minds blown. Okay, so we're going to keep it like that. And once that is done, let's go ahead and give the background a color. So there we go. That's our background color right here. You can have them add music as well if you want to. So let's say I'm going to go with this random music over here. I'm going to click on add. Now we have music. I'm going to keep the volume at a low, of course. And once that is done, you can also have background media playing if you want to. That background media could be any video, but I'm simply going to keep it a blue plain background right now. Now, once that is done, again, you can go ahead and have auto captioning for yourself. So let's say I'm going to add this auto captioning right here. And once we have it, let's say I'm going to bring it right here beside our character. Now, once we have the whole script and everything, what you're simply going to do from here is you can also go ahead and change the voices just like HeyGen. You have this whole section that allows you to change the voices and you can hear them as well. So let's go ahead and give it a listen.
This is a demo of the voice you've selected. Make sure to listen to your scripts.
So you can see just like that, you have an idea of what voice you have. Now, once you're done with your creation, simply hit generate over here, give it a title, give it a video, and then once that is done, simply hit generate. Now, once you hit generate, obviously it's going to go ahead and start creating the video for you. And once that is done, we're simply going to wait for it to load in. And obviously, once it's done, I will show you how it looks. Till then, let's go ahead and see how our HeyGen video looks. So let's open it up and see what we've gotten. So I'm going to open it up right here. And here we have it.
Hi guys, today I will be telling you about this amazing new app. This app will blow your minds. Go ahead and check the link in the bio to get it for free.
So you can see how incredibly they have worked around with the words, how incredibly the expressions have worked. There are a few sections where the lip sync was slightly off, but it is perfect when it comes to AI. It looks totally realistic and it works incredibly with what we're looking for. So if you like this video, all you're simply going to do is you're going to hit download and you're going to have the video for yourself. But if you want to go ahead and make changes to it, all you're going to do is you're simply going to go over ahead to this section where it says edit and go ahead and edit it. So just like this, as you can see, you can create videos on both these softwares accordingly. All right. And obviously, when your video is being created on Synthesia, don't worry, you don't have to stay on the same page. You can simply go back and find the videos in your video section right here. Now, just like HeyGen, our Synthesia also has a lot of different features to work with. So the first and foremost and the most noticeable is AI dubbing. What you can do is you can translate a certain language into another language pretty easily. So let's say I want to upload a video or a YouTube link. And what Synthesia does is it takes all the language from that and it converts it into another language of your choice. So let's say I have an English video. I want to convert it into an Italian video. Your Synthesia will do that. Now, moving on, you also have personal avatars. And now this is where you create your very own avatar. But of course, you do need to upgrade your plan for this because this will not work on the free plan. Moving on, another great thing that we do have is bulk personalization. Now, bulk personalization is not something that you find on your HeyGen products. Synthesia will give you a whole personalization template where you can create your very own template by uploading your very own info and you can generate something simply through templates. And again, it will use your credits, so do use it wisely for yourself. Now, moving on, once we have gotten an idea of all of that, let's come back over to videos and see how our video actually looks. And obviously, it will take a few seconds. It takes 10 to 15 minutes, but generally, the product will be incredible. Now, here we have it. Synthesia has finally exported our video, so let's go and see what product it has given us.
Start your video by greeting your audience and introducing your topic. Create a clear title and give more context with a subheadline.
Now, you can see how incredibly it has used the avatar, how incredibly the avatar mounts the words that I have given it, and how incredibly it actually goes with each word in the captioning. So we can see how Synthesia's export is also pretty incredible. And obviously, if you simply want to go ahead and get it downloaded, all you're going to do is you're going to come click on download over here and just download it for yourself. So that is the Synthesia export. Now, moving on, once we've gotten an idea of all of these things, let's go ahead and talk more in depth when it comes to their pricings, all right? So HeyGen and Synthesia both have set pricing plans, all right? And they take a slightly different approach with each other. Now, HeyGen offers flexible plans depending on your usage. You can start small, and their higher tier plans include features like custom avatars, voice cloning, and a whole lot more. Now, if you choose the yearly plan from HeyGen, you get roughly 20 to 25% savings, which makes it more cost efficient if you're producing videos regularly. The monthly plan obviously is slightly more expensive. Now, Synthesia, on the other hand, it runs on a credit-based model. Now, the starter plan that it gives you includes a set number of minutes per month, and higher tiers unlock more video time and collaboration tools. It's quite predictable if you know your monthly output, and yearly billing also gives you a lot of discount. So, if you want to go ahead and pay monthly, you can choose pay monthly over here, but generally this is the yearly bill limit, and the yearly gives you quite a vast discount. So, honestly, I would say that it sticks to a more predictable outcome. Now, in short, HeyGen leans more towards flexibility and creative features, while Synthesia sticks to a little predictable corporate-friendly pricing. Neither is strictly cheaper. It depends on how often you actually plan to use these along with each other. Now, once we have gone through all of their features, demos, and whatever we needed to go through, I have created a summary table for you that's going to make it much easier to understand how these both work. So this is it. Now the factors I've added in are ease of use, feature set, customization, output quality, and price value. Now when it comes to ease of use, I'd say Synthesia is the winner because Synthesia slightly has a simpler and more slick user interface, as we clearly saw. HeyGen's is a much more all over the place. And when it comes to the feature set, HeyGen is the winner because HeyGen offers more templates and voice options to work with. Customization, again, I'd say HeyGen is better because HeyGen allows multi-avatar scenes and a lot of layout control in the editorial sectioning. Output quality, I'd say Synthesia because Synthesia avatars look slightly more polished and more realistic than HeyGen's. And price value, I'd say both of them are the same because both of them depend on your usage and both of their yearly plans save you a lot of money. So, which one should you go for? Now, if you need a corporate-ready, consistent video generator that your team can actually use without any learning curve, I would say that Synthesia is a rock-solid choice for you. The avatars look extremely realistic, and the platform is much more stable, and the workflow is as simple as it gets. But if you want more creative freedom, more scene control, or you're experimenting with different content styles, HeyGen gives you that flexibility. It is great for marketers, educators, and creators who want to push beyond the basic talking head format. Now, at the end of the day, both tools are excellent. The right pick depends on what kind of content you are looking for and what kind of content you're creating. So, that's pretty much about it, guys. That's a wrap for today's video. If there are any deals or discounts available when you're watching this, I will leave them in the link in the description below, along with free trial links for both HeyGen and Synthesia, so you can freely go and test them out for yourself before deciding. Thank you a lot for watching. Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments, and do not forget to subscribe for more honest AI tool breakdowns. See you later in the next one.